Hello and welcome to another episode of the Planetside 2 Battle Report. As always, this is going to be me reminiscing and discussing about the various things I've learned while failing miserably at playing Planetside 2. So without further ado, let's get into our very first lesson. And as you can see, our first lesson is don't be a fucking douchebag. As you can tell, I got fired on by some guy just firing randomly in the starting area. That is no good. And our second lesson, anyone who's seen the tour in the latest episode will realize this. If you're flipping over, don't boost. That can lead to, disaster. Disaster is bad. Observation number 3. When you're providing any sort of AA or anti-aircraft support, lead the target a bit with your crosshairs. Then you get that nice puff of smoke, and it shows that you're actually trying to hit something. Now this was a lesson I learned when I started playing the Infiltrator. It's like, oh look, I'm invisible, you can't see me. Except even when you're cloaked, you're not completely invisible, and people can walk up to you and shoot you in the face. And now lesson number 5. As you can see, you've got a nice little bug there, which seems to make the bottom half of that building missing. But if you've got an enemy in your crosshairs, as I seem to do, which would have worked as I shot, fire. He was perfectly in my crosshairs. I didn't fire, but firing blindly doesn't help because it helps to aim. And now we've got observation number 6. When being shot at from an unknown location, backing up while remaining perfectly lined up with the person shooting at you isn't good cover. And here we've got observation number 7. Now one of the things I've been trying to do is practice my aircraft flying. I actually even got a joystick that I'm learning to use. So this brings us to our all-important observation number 7. If you are flying a galaxy, such as this, don't fly it alone, unescorted, with no manned guns. Because then, really terrible pilots like me will just pick it out of the sky. And now we've got observation number 8. Now if you'll notice in this footage, I'm spending most of the time playing with an infiltrator, seeing how well I snipe. The answer is not very good. So here's lesson number 8. If you're a sniper, it is not a smart strategy to remain standing in the same spot, uncloaked, firing continuously at a single target. Odds are someone else will see you and begin firing at you from the same spot where they're standing, and probably beat the garbage out of you just like that. Observation number 9. Again, playing sniper. If you're looking up a hill and pointing upwards at another sniper or another baddie, generally that means they can see you too, and they can shoot you. In this, combined with the previous lesson of stand in one spot and don't aim, it generally results in death. And now we've got lesson number 10. If you're playing the friendly medic and you see a body alone and killed, he was likely killed by the sniper that is currently aiming at your face. Yeah. Hard lesson. Snipers are dangerous, dangerous folks. And finally, lesson 11. This was one that was pretty prevalent in the game that I played. We were trying to assault this one area on the hill. It was heavily infested with Terran Republic folks. And so what I was also guilty of was continually running up the same hill where they would fire down on us. So anyone who's watched any of my Guild Wars 2 video knows my adversity towards continually pushing on the same location. Now that might work if you can get a coordinated attack together, consisting of land, air, and support troops. That was not happening here. What was happening here was just a stream of people charging up the hill and getting shot. So, we're going to conclude this battle report with observation number 11. If one avenue of attack isn't working, try another. And as with any tips and such, this is situational, and it could change depending on the situation. So who knows? Maybe it'll work for you. Well, that about rounds up this battle report. So until the next episode, as always, my friends, game on and take care.